Hello, grade 2 students. Welcome back to your English literature lesson for today, Tuesday, 17th of March, 2020. In your classwork today, you will learn reading skills and we will learn more about the main idea and details in your new short story for today. Please get your readers and writers notebook, open page 435. The objectives of your new reading skills lesson for today, that by the end of this lesson, kids, you will be able to understand the main idea and the details in the short story for today. Also, you will understand the setting and the characters. You will learn the meaning of the new vocabs. Before we start talking and reading the story, let's talk about the characters and the setting in this story. The main character in this story is a girl called Annie. She wants to attend a festival in the parade with her mother. So we have Annie, the daughter, we have Annie's mother, and the story took a place in a parade. Parade, actually, we will learn the meaning of parade in the next slide. So, the new vocabs in this story, the first word is parade. Parade. A parade is a procession of people. Actually, a group of people, as you can see and notice in this picture, they go outside and they do marching in the streets according to the festivals in that day. And they do a lot of activity. They wear a different costume. Costume is the next word. Costume actually is a set of clothes. Each one wear his actually definite set of clothes in that day, in that festivals. So as you can notice in this picture, here is a girl. She is wearing a grapes costume. Also, this boy here, he is wearing a pumpkin costume. Which costume do you prefer to wear? The third word that we will learn its vocab in this story is float in the parade. The float is a decorated platform, either built on a vehicle like a truck. So they bring a truck, they decorated it with the flowers, as you can see here in these two pictures. So let's start reading the story. Annie was going to be a costume in a parade. So as you can see from the first sentence here, that the main character is Annie. And actually, the setting of this story is clear also in this sentence. The setting of this story is in a parade. In a parade. This is Annie. As you can see, she's wearing her grapes costume from a balloon. She didn't actually buy this costume. Her mother made it for her. So, Annie was going to wear a costume in a parade. She would look like a bunch of grapes. Annie's mom wrapped a strong brown ribbon around Annie's shirt. Next, she attached 8 purple balloons to the ribbon. These were the grapes. Soon Annie and her mom were off to the parade. When Annie got out the car, one of the balloons popped. Then, on her way to the float, a little dog jumped up and bit 2 balloons. 2 more pops. After that, a boy bumped into Annie. 3 pops. Finally, Annie climbed onto the float and sat down. Pop, pop. That was the last of the balloons. All that was left of Annie's costume was a brown ribbon. You have a new costume, her mom laughed. Now you're a grapevine. Annie laughed too. Sometimes laughing is the best thing to do when things go wrong. So, as you can see, kids, here again, Annie is the main character in this story, the girl in the picture here on the left. And also, we have Annie's mother. She is the other character in the story. The story took place in a parade. Actually, the lesson that we learn it from this story that if the things getting worse with you, so you must laugh. So sometimes this is the main sentence in this story, that sometimes laughing is the best thing to do when things go wrong. It was actually, even it was a bad day for Annie, and all of her costume, the grapes balloon costumes, popped even though she was smiling and laughing. So can you give a big clap for Annie? Yeah, Annie, she's a strong girl and she keeps actually laughing. So let's read the questions here. Circle the answer below that tells what the story is about. Is it about Annie's costume, a parade of a float, or a purple balloons? Actually, it's about Annie's costume. Annie's costume. And in question number 2 here, write a sentence from the story that tells the main idea. As I told you, something laughing is the best thing to do when things go wrong. Okay, I hope you enjoy the story in our comprehension lesson for today, and I wish you the best luck for the next weekend. See you.